Let's boogie, man. Let's
right.
do it.
All right, man.
Yo, we live.
What's up?
We live. Got my boy Vlad here.
Yeah,
we got a
sir.
special guest in the building, Roby. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's up, guys? What's up? Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet y'all.
Very good friend of mine.
100%, man. I'm already saying this shit. We ain't even say nothing serious. I'm saying 100%.
100%. This
100%.
I just be chatting, man. Let's talk about how much I just be chatting sometimes, man.
That nigga chat a lot. He chat a lot.
Yo, I walk in here today, and this guy Vlad is like, yo, I'm on to you. You know what it is about you? You just be saying things, and we just be running with it. So the first thing this guy says to me, I dap him up. Dap up Roby. Vlad's like, yo, you know what you be saying? I'm like, what, man? What? Or however it went. He's like, I'm like, what? It's like, you just be saying some BS, and we just be running with it. So I'm like what? You just talking about, because I came in, I'm over here jumping over the story and whatnot. I came in, I'm like, yo, as soon as I got home, I seen there was some Dominoes on the table. And you know what I did? I heated up 2 slices, and I knocked right out. And Vlad was like, yo, there's something about you, my guy. Something about you, my guy. You were just telling me like last night, or was it last night?
It was last night.
It was last night?
Actually, this morning.
Was it?
Technically this morning.
Because yeah, we left here late. I was like, yo, I don't be wanting to eat after 7. You got to give your body some time to like, you know, acclimate to, you know what I mean? And they just called my bluff as soon as I opened my mouth to tell them, yo, I got hungry. Bro, we was doing the shits yesterday, man.
Listen, man.
Let's talk about it, man. You had your birthday bash.
How was that, man? How'd you enjoy yourself?
Birthday bash was litty, man. Shout out everybody that came out. Y'all know who y'all are. It's love, always love. I felt the love and appreciate y'all. But hold on, we're not gonna just jump to the birthday bash without properly addressing you, okay?
Oh my God.
PJ, I call him PJ. Y'all know I call him PJ by now.
Oh,
Pete,
man.
he's funny because Pete will pretend he's like holier than thou. Oh, you eating this late? Could never be me. God body, alkaline body. He come in.
I don't even use those words.
Your demeanor. He come in talking about he ate Dominoes as soon as he got home around 3 a.m. Mind you, he was just telling me he don't eat after 7 p.m. So he got me feeling bad, got me questioning my habits. And I kind of lost my voice, so I can't really emphasize how
not enough
flustered
bass.
I was, you know? This guy here, man.
The funniest part is y'all two wanted to do push-up competitions yesterday for no reason.
Yo, Vlad was on his macho man shit again. He's like, yo, first of all we like to do is just talk stuff.
Hold on. Don't act like you ain't put down 10 push-ups yesterday.
I did?
You don't remember?
No, I did that.
Let me tell you what PJ does. This nigga sitting here doing push-ups, punching the air, doing push-ups, looking at me. I'm like, why this nigga looking at me? You feel me? So I was in a tank top. He want to mention my arms. Nigga said, you got these little SpongeBob arms and you think you doing something. So I'm like, all right, nigga, I got SpongeBob arms. Push-up competition right now.
Okay, now I remember.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting there minding my business. Nigga want to mention my arms. All right, so let's run the push-up competition, nigga. Let's get it.
Because I was like, yo, he's walking around the tank top like, yo, who do you think you are, man? With your SpongeBob pink inflatable arms. Like, well, look at this dude, man. But yeah, I started doing some push-ups. It was completely unrelated to the comment that I had made after I did the push-ups. But listen, I was just having a good time. But yeah, let's talk about your birthday bash. Enough about me, man.
Let's talk about the function.
Exactly. I know I'm the star. Like, I know I'm the star, but it's not always about me. Yesterday was about you. Early this morning was about you. Let's talk about it. How you feel?
Yeah, man. I had my birthday bash. It was a great turnout. Had my close friends there, some family members. PJ was behind the camera, you know, shooting the footage, getting us right. DJ Roby was on the 1s and 2s. You know, setting the vibes for the night, setting the tone. It was a good vibe, man. Overall, good food, good music. Around all my peoples, great energy.
What was the highlight of the night?
Ooh, highlight of the night. That's a great question.
It was many.
Damn, there was a lot. There was a lot. Like the whole time, because even afterwards we went out, you know, we went out to downtown Stanford.
Yo, we did all of that?
We did all that.
Nigga, we came back at like 2 in the morning.
I'm a joker. Because the highlight of my night was when niggas was getting kicked out the bar.
Yo, Hudson Social. We had Hudson Social.
You didn't see any of that?
We got kicked out?
No,
we
not
didn't.
us.
Oh,
Not
I was about, I don't remember that.
Nah, we didn't get
Yo,
kicked out, man.
you know how them security guard bouncer niggas be in there, chest all out, looking tough. You feel me? They just waiting for an opportunity to kick somebody else.
Nah, I seen that.
So I see one dude. I don't know. The bouncer said something to him as the dude was walking by. Nigga turned around. Nigga waved off the bouncer. Bouncer looked around. Nigga said, me? That nigga jumped over the rail. That nigga marched over there, grabbed the nigga by the neck, hemmed him up, ripped him through the fucking exit, yo. I was like, yo,
it must have happened like 3 times
yo, bro,
within the night.
These
I
bouncers,
remember,
boy.
Yeah, because the first one happened like when we were first coming in, I'm guessing. And then we had sat down towards the back.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, you were right there. We had sat down, and some dude is just getting pushed out the back, like the back of the restaurant, the club, whatever. And we're just like, all right, they just getting kicked out.
They got to show their dominance, you know? Security guard, you got to see him move 2-3 niggas to know it's legit.
I think security guards are, I think, you know.
You remember the last time we seen the security guard try to...
And I was going to bring that up, bro. Security guards be tough until they meet somebody tougher, nigga.
I had a feeling somebody was going to mention it. I thought it was going to be you, but he did it. Yeah, everybody is tough until they're in that predicament.
You feel
right?
me? Until you
What
meet
would
somebody
you do if
tougher.
you were being hemmed up like that?
Oh, nah, not me.
Not you.
Not me. First off, last night I was deep. I had the goons around me. It would have been bad for security. They would have had to get the police. It would have been bad.
Who were the goons?
Come on.
Let me stop.
I had the goons. You know we was deep.
Yeah.
We was deep. First off, for those that don't know, Stanford, let's be honest.
Stanford's your city?
It's a white population, mostly. So just walking in there off rip, we're getting a lot of attention. Everybody's turning their heads. Oh my God. You know how it is. You feel me? You know how it is. So off rip, I think they're a little heightened, their awarenesses, you know, especially security. They got to keep their eyes on us.
I be doing the same thing.
You just be surveilling?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the other predominantly, you know, majority people, I don't want to.
But you're different though.
How?
I don't want to do this to you. Not on this broadcast. You feel me? I don't want to. Yo, Roby gonna get out of Dodge, nigga.
What does that mean?
He's gonna get out of Dodge, okay? If something's about to pop off, Roby gonna peep that shit. It's like a spidey sense.
So in a way, we're the same.
I'm on my P's and Q's, nigga.
Yeah,
Yo, bro, we in the spot in CT. Fight break out. Security guard getting beat up. Nigga, I'm like, yo, we out of here. These 2 niggas staying and watching. I'm like, yo, bro, like what if
Yo, bro, that's growing up. That's how it is. I see a fight, I'm watching, bro. I see a fight,
until
I'm
you
egging
get
it on. I'm like, yeah.
until you get sucker punched.
Yeah, too close to the show.
You crazy?
Man.
Bro. I'm aware, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm.
The niggas that
I'm
get
looking,
sucker
but I'm
punched
also
are
looking
aware
around,
too.
Nah. I mean, I'm not saying. Nah, I don't want to watch no fight, man. If there's a fight that's breaking out, I think the best thing to do is to get me out of here, man. And that's not on some like bitch shit. It's just the fact that like this could go a different way, and you're right in the crosshair. You talking about you egging it on? Somebody might be like, you know, why you egging it on? Like, yo, why you instigating? Then pop, 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 pop. Like, bro,
What you talking about? Niggas talking about guns. Bro,
You act like niggas don't have guns.
yeah, niggas got guns, but I'm talking, bro. We was in the spot. Niggas pat niggas down, bro. I'm not even thinking about that, bro. I'm just thinking like,
I mean,
I
you got a
ain't
fair
no way I
point
just
there.
seen the security guard get put on his neck. That was my initial response. I see security guard jump in there. You know, security guard just went flying out. Like, I was like, whoa, security's supposed to be stopping this shit. He getting hemmed up. So that really, I was intrigued by that. So I just kept on watching. But I do get it though. I understand. You know, it's a little dangerous. You know, you get caught watching, and now you know you're kind of like a sitting duck. But
Because it doesn't just like stop in the club, bro. That it just trails out.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. It can leak out to the streets. Now niggas is getting their guns. Now niggas, I got something for you type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Try to get out of there.
just be a little safe, man. Just be a little safe. Yo, so as you guys see, we got a special guest in the building,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Roby.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Roby was chefing the tunes last night.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, man. How'd you
Robillard.
get- Yeah, Robillard. How'd you get into DJing, man? Like, what sparked the initial,
I got into DJing in college. My man, like Mike, shout out to Mike. He showed me how to DJ, and from there on, I started doing it. Started doing parties with him, and then I started doing local parties with DJ Wicked, DJ Skyline, DJ Draco. So
What school did you go to? Just for clarification and reference, because I know different areas, different DJ styles. All that kind of matters when it comes to DJing. Like, where did you get your start? What area, and what kind of music, what kind of parties were they?
So I was doing a bunch of basement parties at Utica College, and from Utica, I started going to other schools. I was going to Binghamton, I went to Mooresville, I went to Cortland. So I'm getting all different experiences, and I was mostly doing dance hall, hip hop, reggae, a lot of Caribbean vibes, and mix it up with, urban music.
All right, so let's talk about like the initial mindset of things. Like you got into DJ, you said your man had put you on, and you just ran with it. Was there ever a moment in time where you felt like this could be like something serious I can get into? Like, did it start out like? Of course, everything starts out like with like as a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
So did you like have a moment in time where it went from hobby to I could really do this. I could really see myself, getting some great recognition on it.
Once I started to get paid.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
If I'm keeping it a buck with you, once I started to get paid, I'm like, all I gotta do is spin some tracks, make sure it sound good, and I can get paid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
You feel me?
I know you said like Mike put you on, and he kind of introduced you to it.
Mm-hmm.
Was it something that you always thought about, doing? Did you always have a knack for music? Did you always have an infatuation with music, or is it something that he kind of introduced you to, and you kind of like saw it and you were interested, or did you have that initial interest before he introduced you?
So I was always into music. I grew up band class. I played the drums, saxophone, trumpet. So I was always into. What's so funny?
Wait. Hold on.
I knew he was gonna stop me too.
Hold on.
I was waiting for the one. As soon as
Hold on.
what was it? It was trumpet.
Trumpet, saxophone. I'm like, drums. I'm like, hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Hold on.
Oh, this guy's funny.
What was that little game on the iPhone, the Guitar Hero shit?
This guy's
Tap
sick.
Tap Revenge? That don't count, nigga. Nigga, listen, all these instruments. I've known you for too long.
Sandbox days is what
Sandbox
he
days,
says.
nigga.
Yeah. When you was out there missing a key when you sing, I was out here stringing the key.
I ain't never even known you to play all them instruments, kid.
Nah, I quit trumpet and saxophone, and I stick to the drums.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually. I mean, we're gonna let you finish your thought because he kind of like cut you off. So before I ask my next question, you were saying that you played all these instruments. You had you were always interested in music.
Yeah, so played all these instruments, and I listened to a bunch of music. So it was kind of like I'm just putting niggas on to the music I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like what I listen to, DJing should be
Call
easier.
vibe out.
You feel me?
Call
My
vibe.
vibe is your vibe for the night.
100%. I got you. What type of music did you listen to when you were growing up?
I listen to a lot of hip hop. I like Lil Wayne, Kanye West, Rick Ross. I don't really listen to too much R&B, but I'm starting to, let me catch my words. The more I do it, I gotta cater to the crowds, and they listen to all types of music, so I gotta put my ear into everything.
Yeah, because that's essentially what it is. Like, you could have like your own taste in music.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it might not get you through the night on a DJ set. You gotta like kind of acclimate, force yourself to listen to certain things you might not listen to on your day to day, just to serve the people.
Yeah.
A lot of that is like it's kind of tough for most. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I like what I like, and I'm just doing this because I like it. And if you don't like it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But you just gotta like serve the people, basically.
Hmm.
And that was gonna be I know you said you had a question, Pete.
I forgot that question.
All right,
We're gonna keep
perfect.
it moving.
So you mentioned that as a DJ you have songs and stuff, that music that you like, and it's kind of like you set the vibe, and if they rock with it, they rock with it. Have you ever encountered a situation where it may not be necessarily your demographic, and you kind of have to cater to that demographic, and basically go outside of your wheelhouse
Yeah.
and dip into a different bag that you're not usually in?
That happened to me a few times. Honestly, I do my best. I play music in the top 100, songs I know a lot of people are listening to. They might have heard it in the elevator, in the store, but songs that, catch volume and everyone goes and listens to it. I play those type of songs. I also mix it up to things I like, cuz at the end of the day, I'm performing too. So, I introduce new music, and I just try to blur out the curse words depending on where I'm at. But other times, I just let it rock.
Cool. I like that. Because I know you. You mentioned a couple guys, but you didn't mention Jadakiss. You love Jadakiss.
I like Jadakiss, Davies. I like the gritty song.
Yeah. I was like, I be in his car. The Jadakiss, I can't even do the laugh right now. My shit's fucked up.
Yeah,
But
don't do it, man.
Jadakiss, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do
that,
it.
dog. Yeah. What's up with this guy?
I won't do it.
Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. I don't wanna get into like early life, but sticking on to this music thing, a question I wanted to ask you folks that I thought about for some time. You know how we come from like Caribbean families, and they have like this blueprint of what they want like their kids to like follow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think we mentioned this before, where as a Caribbean, as Caribbean people, your parents are like, yo, you want to be a doctor, like they
Mhm.
want you to be a doctor, nurse,
Yeah.
some form of that field. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So my question to you is, and then I'll ask you the same question to see if you could put it into your own life. But what I'm trying to ask you is, does your parents like approve of you just like doing this music stuff? Like, do they approve at all?
Absolutely not. They're like, it's not the best way to make money, the night scene. But honestly, the money's coming in, so they're slowly, agreeing with my train of thought and my actions, and they're just dealing with it, honestly.
Yeah, that's usually what it is. It's when they start seeing like the money coming in.
They start seeing the value in it, and it makes me happy. It makes me it makes me feel good. So
Yeah.
Just to piggyback off of that, in your situation, I know you, and I know you personally, but do you do DJing full time? Is that a full time thing for you? Is that something you do whenever you have time? How does that work for you? How does that look for you? Because I think that also dictates how your parents see it too. If it's something that you do as extra income, or something that you're passionate about that you do aside from your main bread and butter, I don't think they see it as harmful, and they don't have such a they don't put such a negative light to it. But just to ask, is that something you do full time, or do you have something else that you do?
I don't do it full time. My full time job is construction. So right now I'm currently working in a hospital. I'm building up an emergency department. But I DJ on the side, my hobby, make extra money. I have fun doing it. Sometimes I do free events if I'm keeping it a
Pro
buck.
bono.
But it also depends. I'm actually working on trying to do a boat party coming up on July 6th. Make sure y'all go there, cop tickets. But this whole summer,
That nigga just trying to get on some free promo.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was gonna let it rock.
I looked at you. I was like, PJ about to let that.
I was gonna let it rock. Hey man, I know he's just starting out, but they don't pay me, my guy.
Hey, enough of the. Don't give any promo until you know about us, nigga.
Nah, we ain't no free ads here, my boy. You love this guy.
This guy, yo.
Listen, you cool. So I'll let you. If you didn't say nothing, I was just gonna let it rock. I was gonna kick you back in after we stopped this, but you know, I'm glad you said so. You know what I mean? But yeah, continue, man.
all right, like I was saying, July 6th. But more events coming up. It's just all about scheduling everything, making sure everything flows properly. The more we start doing the events, the more people start showing up.
How often?
Oh, no, you go. What up? I was about to say some bullshit, so you go.
As far as booking goes, how often are you booked throughout the year?
Me?
Is it just like one-offs where you know you're doing like one big party, or is it like constant? Because I know yesterday you were booked to handle the birthday bash.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like more events throughout the year, or just like one big one and you're done?
No, it's sporadically. So here and there, it's whenever I get booked, honestly. So I do my own events, and then whenever someone books me, I do a lot of private events, a lot of for example, I did a event for this lawyers club. Mm-hmm. They told me to pull up to the city, did that, all good. But for the most part, it's a lot of private events, and I get booked that way.
Cool. That's dope.
That's you.
That's dope.
What BS were you about to say, man?
No, I was gonna say he's in construction, so you know when he talking to the girls, he get that off. Like, yeah, I could build a house for you and all that. I could do all that.
I mean, I can.
I know him. I know he get that shit off, yo.
I mean, yeah, you know that's the amazing thing about you guys, man. We either building things or we cleaning the water.
Yeah. You gotta think about it though. Water is essential, and
Shelter.
you need shelter. You know, you gotta shelter whoever. You know?
Yeah, stop talking all that shit, man.
It's not that I'm talking smack. I'm just not over what this guy's talking about. I can see myself.
Yo, bro, it's not even about me.
Nah, that was crazy.
I can see myself being there for like 5 to 10 years. I was like, what? Tested cleaning water. I mean, I don't want to knock anybody who gets into it. I mean, it sounds like I am, but I don't want to.
Yeah, you are.
Like, if you
and you doubling down.
I might have to double down because I'm like, yo. He was like very passionate.
I know he's the filter man.
Yo,
they call you the filter man.
Dude asked me a question. I give him an answer. My answer is not good enough. I don't know what answer he wanted from me. I'm speaking from the heart, man.
My
What
bad,
do you want me to?
man.
Nah, you
My
good.
bad,
It is what it
man.
is. I know you.
It's
By
all
now,
good.
I know
It's all
you.
good. Yeah, man. I just be saying things at 2:00 in the morning like I don't eat at 7.
Yeah, he be chatting.
I wish I could like clean water. I wish I could build houses and whatnot, but I can't. I'm sorry.
It's not too late.
It's not. Nah, it's too late, dog. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Not knocking anybody who does it.
But you ain't doing it.
But I ain't doing it, man. Nah, man. I wake up every single day and I'm like, yo, something tells me I'm not built to be average, man.
No.
Like I like wake up every day and I believe it.
So
that's serious.
So I got a question for you.
So
when you wake up every day, what do you want to do for the rest of your life?
That's a great question, man. It's certainly not just waking up and just letting the day pass by. I be trying to like I'm in the habit right now. Well, it's not a habit. I'm trying to build a habit of like planning my week beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
It's like today is Sunday. I have a planner that I was gifted, and I started out, doing well with it within the beginning of the year. I slacked off a bit, but I'm picking it back up where I would plan my week. So essentially, what it goes into it, I would plan. I can't speak. Jesus, I would plan my week in a way where it would like put me on the right path, like fulfilling like a goal of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked about it before. I'm heavily into like art. So my career choice, I wanted to like fuel art whereas that be photography, videography, film, acting, all of that, art, museums. I just want to be around art. So I feel like anything that's like not putting me on that path is just pointless. Like even us being here today, this type of style of communication is an art. Podcasting is an art. We may not be Top Gun right now, but I legit see this going somewhere. I see, like Vlad talked about it like yesterday. Like I see the vision, or 2 days ago, I see the vision for this. Like we are legit like locked in trying to make this work. We're gonna make it work. I feel it. And even with us, like you being here today, I was excited to have like a third person here today because now,
it's set up a little differently.
Makes for a better conversation.
Yeah, it's spread a little evenly. You got life experiences. I got life experiences. He does, and we could all like just build on that. So my goal is just to be around art. Like even like reading books. Books are an art. Like you're taking in the knowledge of people, like creatives and whatnot. I read all these finance books, creative books, self-help. It's all an art that could make me reach like a certain point in my life, and anything that doesn't have anything to do with it, like doesn't align with it, get it out of here. Hopefully I answered your question. I know I was rambling a little bit.
Babbling, boy.
Babbling. Yo, this guy, man, this dude over here, little SpongeBob arms, man. Get a load of this little guy over here, man. This dude about to do some push-ups.
So I got a follow-up question. You ever thought about being like a curator?
I would have to know what a curator is, man. There's like, what is that?
Curating, basically.
And that's probably like a basic word.
It's like
too.
it's almost like a. I don't even want to put my foot in my mouth, but when I think of a curator, it's almost like a synonym for a creative. You're like creating something almost.
Yeah, like you do, like events or pop-ups. Yeah. Just like random things. It doesn't have to be a specific.
I would say I would get into that, yeah. At some point, not like right now, even though sort of in a way we are kind of like doing it. Like even last night, I was just walking around to people. I tasked Vlad, and I know it was a bad idea to task him last night. I'm like, yo, at some point, get on this mic and promote this shit.
I forgot all about it.
Yeah, he did. And I'm looking at Vlad. Granted, he's having a great time. He was having a great time, and I loved every moment of it. He was having a great time. So I didn't want to like steer him off course, like pull him to something. Yo,
you should have told me. I had the mic all day.
I wasn't thinking about it. So at some point, I just started walking around to people, like promoting us in a way. I'm like, yo, some of the people that we grew up with, like known for like 10 plus years, is like, yo, you didn't tell us about this. You didn't tell us about like went to like Maeve and ET3. They ain't know.
Yeah, you know why though? Because so I don't know. You two know I've launched a podcast before with different members. And that one there was 4 of us and we all promoted it. So we picked up better traction, but in our case, we didn't stay consistent. We didn't keep going. And for whatever reason, we stopped. I think once we have something solid and we're consistent, we're dropping on a regular, and we're giving a good product, I think it's inevitable for it to spread, So we didn't do that initial marketing, and we didn't because I'm not really, my IG is not, not really popping.
Vlad Swagger.
That's not it. That's not what I'm talking about.
Remember that crap?
That's not what I'm not talking about that, buddy. I'm not talking about that, but
yo, these social handles, man, these names that
they're getting out of control.
They get out of control. Vlad Swagger, I remember that, man.
You guys saying it wrong, but I'm gonna let y'all rock. It's cool.
What is it?
Wrong?
Vladdy Swagger?
It's cool, man. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. But what I'm saying,
Swagger is nuts, my guy. Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. Please let me go ahead. But yeah, so like, you're right. So a lot of our close friends that we grew up with, they didn't even know. A lot of people were like, yo, we didn't even know you started potting. It's like, yeah, but you'll see it eventually.
You'll see it eventually, but I took.
You got to see it now.
Yeah.
No, and I love that, and I really wish I would have remembered to do the shout out because I just forgot. I would have done it, no problem.
No, you were having a great time, man. I didn't want to take that. I did, but I just let it rock. I'm like, yo, he's having a great time. I don't want to steer him off course because he had like a certain type of aura to him where he's just moving around. I look up, Vlad is right there.
He felt comfortable.
Like he was moving around.
Yo, I was flowing through that motherfucker. Nigga.
Yo, he was in every corner of that venue, bro. I look up, Vlad is right there. I look down to check something. I'm talking to Trav. I look up, Vlad is outside.
Bro, that's what
like he went outside.
That's what I want to do, man. I want to have events and just be a host. You know, make sure everybody's having a good time. Make sure everybody, you know, is enjoying themselves. That's what I do. If I'm having an event, I gotta make sure I gotta go around. I don't want anybody just sitting there on their phone. That's the last thing I want. You know, I don't want anybody feeling left out.
Mm-hmm.
If they feel like, oh, they don't really know too many people in here, fuck that, bro. Pardon my language. Forget that, bro. We all here. We all having a good time. So go introduce yourself to somebody. You know, go meet somebody new. You know, that's it. We all here for the love. Is what it is. Nobody's gonna treat you any differently. You know.
What icebreakers you like doing?
With like a crowd of people that don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Damn, nigga.
Hey, what's up, man? You don't know we working?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I don't know. I don't have like any go-to icebreakers.
I don't either, but I feel like with that type of group that we had last night, I know we keep going back to it, but it was just a great night.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just knew each other in a kind of way. I mean, there are some people that were just on the side, but that's just natural. There's gonna be some people on the side, but for the most part, everybody like knew each other. They've been around each other's circle and whatnot. It was new for me, cause my circle. It's not really my circle, is what I'm trying to say. Like I met a lot of people through you guys, but yeah, this guy Vlad, man of the night, yo, this guy right here, yo, everybody, this guy right here, man of the night, yo, Vlad had his little thing he was sipping, and he's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, yo, you know what? Have all the fun you want. He had asked a question.
Oh my.
Roby had asked the question. I don't know if we answered. He was like something about curator. We were just off on a tangent. My bad, brother.
Nah, like I think we kind of answered it. You know, we're looking to do events, and like you said, like yesterday was another example of that. You know, we're just looking to curate events, and I think leaning on each other, we all have different strengths, right? We all have different things we excel in. So
we add value to each other.
Exactly. You know, so we each have our own area of expertise where we can excel. So we lean on each other, and you know, we could build on that. You know. You're a legend behind the camera, right? Roby on the ones and twos, he's a stud. Like me, the niggas is nice. So it's like, yo, let's put that all together and just start building on that. So
yeah, like let's work, man. Like you just gotta work. That's all it is. Like it took a while to even get here, man. You know, but now that we're working, we can see that we have potential. I mean, granted, I wasn't taking no for an answer last night either. Like I took people's phones out their hands. I'm like, yo, you subscribe to our pod, man? Are you subscribed? I was like, nah, I didn't know you had a pod. I'm like, yo, you got YouTube and Instagram? Follow. You seen it? You seen it? You seen it? We got a couple of people. We're working. I legit feel like we got something here, and it's gonna carry in all other aspects of our life. You know, outside of here, like I'm already thinking of like merch. I'm already thinking about all of that, my guy. Like when I wake up in the morning, I don't even get out of bed right away sometimes. Like sometimes. Other times I'm waking up at 4 a.m. BS. You remember the story?
I know.
Yeah, but lately I've just been thinking about, how can we elevate this?
So I got a quick question. What's your morning routines? Good questions, eh?
Nah. I mean, it's a trending topic right now. Like, what's your morning routine, man?
Well, I work Monday through Friday, so my morning routine really just consists of me waking up, take a shower, get ready for work, and then drink some water. Actually, when I first wake up, I drink like a glass of water. Then I get ready for work, and then pretty much out the door. Because I work early, so that's pretty much it. Shut up, man. What is he laughing at?
No, I mean, it's just sounding just like it. It just sounded like I'm not going to say dude's name because I don't want to, like, everybody's making fun of this dude right now on the
the
internet.
guy on TikTok with the ice.
Yeah, and it's just sounding a lot like it, man.
A glass of water and getting ready for work.
No, not you, but it's just sounding because everybody's just gonna be like, man, these people probably don't
talking
do
about
that.
their routine.
Yeah, people talking about their routines. Nobody really does that shit, man.
Yeah.
So a glass of water,
Glass of water. And
filtered water, right?
Off the tap.
Off the tap. Yo, that's neither here nor there. I drink water in the morning. Okay?
You clean that water, right?
I filter it for sure.
No, I'm talking about like that's the same water you do at your job. No,
Some of your best work.
We don't.
I'm not sure.
I'll talk about my routine next. Your routine, bro. Your routine.
I don't really have much of routine, man. I'm self-employed.
Self-employed people don't get.
No.
What's your routine, buddy?
No, sprinkle some silence. I'm self-employed.
Pregnant pause.
Okay,
Want me to say it again?
you got it.
I'm self-employed.
That's 3 times.
That's 3 times.
Roby, what's your morning routine, buddy?
My morning routine, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Open up the Bible app first thing. Read the.
Stop! Don't
I can't believe you did this over now. Yo.
What's so
My
funny?
bad, bro.
Yo, I don't think anything's funny.
My bad, bro.
This guy, when people just laugh, it just makes me laugh, man. I just love
I
life.
wake
bad,
up at
bro, my bad.
3:30. Daily message, I try to understand that verse of the day, listen to it, and then take a shower, brush my teeth, regular stuff, go straight to work.
Okay. That's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
All right, realistically, my morning routine, like realistically. All right, so I'm gonna tell you, this is the honest truth. Honest truth. Realistically, my morning routine.
You said it twice. I think you lying now.
Huh? No, this is like legit now. Realistically. So I have an alarm that's set for. I have 2 alarms. I have one that's set for 4:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
and I have one that's set for 30 minutes after that, 5 a.m. When I was active, like with the gym opens at 5. I like to get there a little early, because I was talking about it with Vlad that, I don't have a gym routine. So I want to try to get it going. Like when not a lot of people are there, because I get a little nervous and whatnot.
Anxiety?
Yeah, all of that. I just get all of that. So now that I'm not doing that, I still wake up a little early, roughly around I'm fully up around 5:36. I would read. I would do whatever I need to do on my computer, check my emails.
Sidetrack. What are you reading right now?
What am I reading right now? I'm reading a couple things. I'm reading 3 books at a time. So I'm reading, ironically enough, I'm reading Deep Work by Cal Newport.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Yeah.
You're reading it for real. You got the author's name. You're not bluffing.
Yeah, no, I'm very big on books. I love books. I'm very big on books. Yeah. So
Last time we asked him that, he said Rich Dad Poor Dad and couldn't think of anything else.
what you mean? No, what? No, I'm reading a couple of books.
I know, yeah, no word, salute.
Yeah, all right, thank you, man. This guy just wants to see the worst of you.
You know what they say though? The best way to hide information from a black man is put it into books.
See?
A lot of people are not reading, they taking reading for granted, but everything's really in the books.
See?
I agree.
Yeah, so after reading the books, it should be around realistically around 8:30. Something I've been doing lately is just been going on walks. I take a ginger shot in the morning on my walk. Just do a couple of laps around the block. It's a very big block, so I just do one big circle twice or 3 times. And I just go back home because, I'm in the neighborhood. And if I don't have any creative work to do, I just come down to Rockland, spend some time with the family, my nephew, until it's time to go home. Maybe, just maybe I'll go to Jersey, which is where my favorite bookstore is at. Probably go say what's up to some of the people. Like this is like realistic.
Are you talking about Barnes and Noble?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one in like Paramus. You want to say something?
No.
Like it's legit the routine.
Nah, yeah, that's a good routine.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
So when you say routine, you do this every day?
Every day?
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like it's. I'm being honest. Like it's not. It's nothing too crazy. Like I'm being honest.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to add to your routine?
Oh, the fact that I'm lying about all this shit.
Roby, just to go back to your DJing endeavors. Being that we're from New York, and I know how it is.
I just know some bullshit is coming.
Nah, it's actually a legit question.
Oh, when I was being legit, I thought it was funny.
You're a funny guy.
Thank you.
Continue.
So yeah, being from New York and being a DJ, how is it with other DJs? When it comes to, competitiveness and collaborations, has it been a bunch of love from other DJs, or have they seen you as competition, as, somebody they got to get the one up on? And how do you see it, If you could give us a little bit of information about that.
I don't think it's competitiveness. It's more so you just gotta ask, honestly. And if they wanna collaborate with you, they wanna collaborate. If they don't, they don't. You gotta be your own advocate. You gotta spread your own work. But as far as competition, I don't really see it as a competition because I'm only competing against myself. So everyone else that's doing everyone else that's doing their own thing, I learn from everyone.
You versus you.
Me versus me ass nigga. I like that though. I like that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I learned from everyone I worked with. I learned with everyone I haven't worked with. So I don't really see it as competition. It's all a learning experience.
So I know you see it that way, but you've never encountered other DJs that, kind of like, eat what you kill. Like, I'm not looking out for you. You got to get it off the strength. I'm not giving you a look. Like, has a DJ, I know you said, like Mike put you on, but has another DJ ever, like, given you a look outside of like Mike? I know you said you've also collaborated with DJ Wicked. Mm-hmm. And then also it was you and DJ Skyline last night on the ones and twos. So obviously I know those collaborations, but I feel like since you went to school with DJ like Mike, you went to school with but Skyline and Wicked, they're from the town, so proximity. But has there ever been DJs from outside of our school bubble, outside of our town bubble that you've worked with, or has it been?
July 6th. July 6th. I'm actually working with this DJ. My cousin put me on, and he gave me the opportunity to open up for him and 4 other DJs on this boat party.
Oh, that's dope.
So other than those, he's been the only one. But that's more so of me not reaching out as much. I'm gonna keep myself accountable, because all I gotta do is reach out and ask the question. I don't think too many people are gonna be not willing.
Worst thing people say when you do that is just no.
You feel me? No,
put yourself out there. I got a question about the collaborations. Like when you're collaborating, like last night, do you often feel like you should like how should I?
Let me know when you're done.
Don't mind me, bro. My bad.
I'm not cutting none of this out. Like none of this is like this is like growing pains. Like this is legit growing pains.
But also I had to adjust the mic. My bad.
It's all good, man. No, don't worry about it. Like I'm not cutting none of this out. This is all growing pains. Like it's our story. It's like you know what I mean.
That ain't here with us.
Facts.
Grab a seat.
I mean, they're all taken. The floors. I'm playing. I'll play. Yeah, collaborations. When you're doing these collaborations, how often are you? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to ask him, like, do you have to be like mindful to not step on each other's toes, or do you have like the ability to just
question.
free flow, like there's somebody else there. Like, are you worried about like not overshining? You know what I mean? No.
My light is my light, man. I can't overshine you. You feel me?
This guy's getting some bars off, man. What's he talking about, man? I never heard anything like that before.
Not for real. It's just my light, nigga. I can't. Your light is your light. My light is mine. I'm a do what I do.
So you not at all throughout any night, like, yo, this guy's like in my way. I can't really get in my bag how I should get in my bag. You just see it as, yo, I'm happy you're here, and we just gonna be in this, together.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I could be annoying sometimes when we're going back and forth. As far as I'm outside looking in. I'm not actually playing, so I'm reading. I'm more so reading the crowd, and I just give suggestions. But other than that, the guy on the ones and twos, I let him rock and let him do his thing. Because at the end of it, he's performing. Like I said, I can't really tell you how to perform. I can only give you advice, like boxers.
Yeah.
Boxers and their coaches, they're not out there fighting. All they can say is what they see.
Yeah, but the thing about that is when you're giving these suggestions, but when you're giving advice, is it like received well, or is it just like, yo, what do you know?
Depends on the person.
But have you dealt with it before?
I've dealt with it, but if they don't want advice, I don't give them advice. I only give advice to people that want it.
That kind of leads into my next question. Just like anything, right? There's a skill level. So with DJing, I figure there's a skill level, and the more experienced DJs can probably control a crowd better, or they know what may get the crowd going, or just what vibe to set and when to set it.
Mm-hmm.
Rank yourself, you, DJ Wicked, DJ Skyline, 1 through 3. Enough of this humble shit.
This guy just needed to throw some mess in there.
No. I'm not gonna throw your OG in there. I'm not gonna throw like Mike in there, but go ahead. Your peers, nigga.
Man, I see all of us in the same plane.
There we go, man. I'm trying to trap him up.
I feel like I asked DJ Skyline, he gonna say he the best.
I mean, I'ma always feel like I'm the best.
Oh, there we go.
I'm always feel like I'm the best.
Right,
Don't get me wrong. But as far as our abilities to do a crowd, we all have the capability. We all do a good job.
It's a very noble guy.
Yeah. We got some PR training.
You from the media?
Yeah, shout out my guys, DJ Wicked, DJ Skyline, man. You feel me? They trying to put me against y'all. It's not happening.
Whoa.
I haven't said anything.
I didn't try to do anything. I asked you a question.
You right.
That's all I did.
This guy said enough of this humble shit. That's exactly. Nah, you tried to trip him up. It's all good.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
I mean, truth be told, he was like getting it off. Like, yo, you mean to tell me you can't say nothing bad?
Like, this guy,
we don't necessarily want you to say anything bad, but you were doing, a job well done. This guy over here want to trip you up. It is what it is.
I'm just asking a question, man.
Enough of this humble-ish. That is hilarious. We reached the point.
Why do you stop talking when I look at you? You're talking, so I'm looking at you. You're speaking. I'm gonna look. He giving me this look, bro.
I want you to know.
You're
like,
aiming.
These subtle pauses. Like, I'm not cutting none of it out. It's all going on the web. Like, all of it. I'm being dead serious. It's all, cam on me. I mean, it's been on me the whole time. Cam on me. This is all going on the web, homie. I'm not cutting none of this out. Yo, say it to your cam for me real quick.
Cam on me, July 6th. Make sure you're there.
All right, July 6th. I have no idea what's happening on July 6th. But
the boat party, bro.
Boat party?
Yeah, I just told you I'm opening up.
You talked about this boat party, like, and he hasn't even extended an invitation to us. I mean, this your guy. Right?
He told me about it, but he said details coming soon. He didn't give me any details. He just mentioned same thing he did, July 6th boat party. That was the extent of the invite. But that was just it, just that right there. No extra details, no location, no
You feel me?
no link to go buy tickets.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
July 6th. July 6th. Tune into the boat party. I don't have anything else for our boy here. I don't know if you want to ask him some more questions.
No, I think we covered. Unless Roby, you got anything you want to discuss, or you got anything you want to mention. I know you already mentioned the boat party. If you got any more events, if you got anything coming up, or just anything you want to.
I'm all good so far.
For sure, millions of people are listening, man. We got millions of monthly listeners, man. Yo, I'm delusional, man. You gotta be delusional.
You gotta
with this
into
thing,
existence. Speaking into
we got fans, dog. We got people. We got supporters. Like, I'm gonna be delusional. Yo, Cam on me. It's been on me the whole time. I'm just saying.
I like that. I like that.
Cam on me. We just gonna be delusional.
That's the
man.
saying. That's the saying. Cam on me.
Cam
It's
on
been
me.
on me the whole time.
I mean, we about to start, naming some episodes. Maybe this episode is Cam on me or July 6th. I don't know. Shouts to my guy Roby for pulling up to the pod, man.
Roby, bro, it's always a pleasure. Good having you,
Always a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Had the party. Damn, man. What? Had the.
You need to wrap it up, nigga.
My boy PJ about to put up a recap soon, so.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
Stay tuned for the recap. You know what? We don't know what we're gonna post it, but stay tuned. Give y'all a little sneak peek and all that. Know what I mean, but yo, before we leave, we never get to say it, so make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Breachpoint Pod.
What? You forgot the name?
He forgot that he had to brainstorm.
I had to because the YouTube name and the IG name is two different names.
They are. Yo, I want you guys to know something. Cam on me. I ain't cutting none of this out. It's all going on the web. Nothing is being cut out, yo. Yo, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you on the Instagram page, follow us there. We're about to get on some more socials. If we can really manage it, we're about to be up there, man. Shouts to Roby for pulling up with us today. And yo, if y'all don't do any of the things that we asked of you, I'm just gonna come up to you and do it manually. With that being said,
wait, I got one more to say. Yo, guys, interact with us. When we post up the clips, leave a comment, something. Tell us we suck. Tell us to return the microphones. Nah. All criticism is welcome. Tell us what we can improve on. Say, PJ, enough with the jokes. Whatever. Just interact with us. Just give us feedback. Something. Do something.
Yeah. Do something. I want y'all to know I ain't cutting none of this out. Yo, out.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Later.